everybody. It's the end of the week and we've read our story, Grow, Flower, Grow. Our author this week was Lisa Bruce, and the illustrator who drew the pictures was Rosalind Beardshaw. And it was a really fun story about a little girl named Fran and her dog named Fred. So Fran and Fred had an adventure with another flower. So let's find out what happened in this story. In your packets that came home, you should have a big flower pot. And inside of that big pot was a little tiny plant that Fran found. You also should have had a bunch of pictures, and you will need to take those and cut them out to do your story retell. I already cut mine out, so I'm going to get ready to tell this story to retell Grow, Flower, Grow. So Fran found a flower pot, and she wanted to make her plant grow. So she thought to herself, well, I need food to grow my body, so maybe this plant needs some food. And where did Fran get food? In the fridge. So Fran went to her refrigerator. Do you remember what she got out first? It's a really yummy food. It's one of my favorites. First, Fran got out pizza, and she fed it to her plant. I put tape on the back of mine so it would stick. Fran fed the flower, or the plant, we don't know yet what it is, the plant, some pizza. Is that going to help it grow? I don't know, Fran. She watched it and her plant did not grow. The next day, Fran had another idea. She thought, I like cheeseburgers. Maybe the plant will like cheeseburgers. So she fed her plant a cheeseburger. Do you think a cheeseburger will work? I don't know. I like cheeseburgers and I grow when I eat them, but I don't think a plant will grow when it eats a cheeseburger. Then the next day, Fran said, I know, I'll feed my plant a lot of food. Maybe it needs more food. So she's going to feed it 3 different things. Spaghetti. She fed it spaghetti. And, ooh, another yummy food. Chocolate chip cookies. She gave her plant cookies. And, ooh, another yummy food. She's giving this plant all of her favorite foods. She gave it strawberry ice cream even. Oh, her plant is getting a full tummy. But I don't know if any of those things will help a plant grow. She asked her dog Fred, well, Fred, what do you think? And she saw Fred had a bone. So she thought maybe Fred's bone will work. Fred likes bones. Maybe the plant needs a bone. Oh my goodness. Let's count how many things Fran fed to the plant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different things, and the plant is not growing. I'm going to show you my plant that I have here. If I fed this plant all of those foods, I don't think it will grow. The plant doesn't need these kinds of foods. Well, in the story, it said Fran got fed up. Do you guys know what fed up means? Fed up means you're kind of tired of it. You're kind of getting a little bit mad. Like, why won't my plant grow? I've been feeding it all these things. So because Fran was so mad at her plant, she took her plant and she threw it outside. She threw it out her back door. So we'll pretend I don't want to throw my dirt all over, so I'm going to throw it out the back door. Well then, when the plant was outside, something started to happen. It started to rain. So in your pictures, you have a rain picture. So it started to rain on the plant. Would rain help a plant grow? Does a plant need water? Rain is water. I think so. I think the rain will help. And then another thing that happened is the wind blew. There's wind blowing. And then last and very important, the sun was shining on the plant. And the plant started to grow a little bit. Here's how we sign grow. It started to grow and grow and grow until the next day when Fran went outside with Fred, she had a beautiful She was so happy and so excited because her flower, her plant to grow, it didn't need pizza or a cheeseburger or a bone. It needed some rain, some water, and it needed some sun to grow. So now you should be able to answer those questions. If your mom or dad says, who was in the story? You can say, I know it was that little girl named Fran. She was in the story. And her dog named Fred. He was in the story too. And what was the problem? Fran wanted her flower to grow, but she was feeding it the wrong things. And then you could tell some of the silly things. Or maybe you could make up some things that you would try to feed your plant. But in the end, how was the problem solved? It was when Fran got a little mad and she said, silly flower, and she threw it outside, and the plant got the things it needed. It had some rain and some sun to help the plant grow. I'm going to plant some seeds this weekend, and I hope that there's some sunshine and I can use some water to help my seeds grow. I hope you get a chance to go out and plant some seeds this weekend too. Let's see if you're going to grow some flowers or if you're going to grow some food, maybe some fruit or some vegetables. Have fun. See if you can make something grow. Let's see. Clue for next week's book. I could tell you it's about an animal, and I could tell you the animal sound, but that would totally give it away. So I will tell you that if you go to a park in Hastings called Hartwell Park, and you can just drive by right now. You can't stop and play because of the germs. But if you drive by Hartwell Park, go out for a drive with your family, you will see the animal that is going to be in our story next week. That's all I'm going to say. See you next week.